Go. Good evening, everybody. Big Michael D sitting behind the mic again. And my sidekick Ron's here. Ron?
Hi, everybody. Happy holidays.
You know, what really burns me is the government and the stimulus check. They were supposed to send a second stimulus check out for $1,200. And now what they're trying to do is only send $600 or $700 out, Ron. Okay? I can't see anybody who is out of work at this time to start to survive on $600 or $700. I mean, let's face it, you can't even pay a rent bill with $600 or $700. All right? And for those jobs that are out there that people are hanging on to, working from home, I mean, come on. They're making minimal. It's got to be difficult on a lot of people. The government needs to go back to the $1,200 mark if they're going to give anything out to the people at all. Ron, what do you say about that?
Well, to me, it's like the $1,200 first check was like a big dinner for me, you know? And then when they come out and they're trying to cut it in half, it's like a lousy dessert. So, I'm not happy about this. We pay our taxes, and we've been paying them for years and years and years. They're just giving us back our money, or some of our money. Otherwise, they'll just keep it and misspend it another way. But I don't know. I think the American people, after all they've been through with coronavirus thing and everything, I think they deserve a good second stimulus check too, after being obedient to all the rules and regulations of this pandemic. What do you think, Mike?
Well, I agree with you about part about being obedient toward all these rules and regulations. Take, for instance, I went to the store the other night with my wife. All right? Well, there we are getting some meats, and here's this lady trying to hover over both of us. Well, I asked this lady, do you mind standing 7 feet back? The manager was there, and he wouldn't do anything about it. That's not right either. That's how you get passed around.
I once made a little bit of a mistake in a store when there was this woman there looking at these eyeglasses on a rack that goes around. So I walked over to the rack, and I'm on the other side of the rack looking at the glasses as they come around to me, and she said, "You're supposed to be 6 feet back." And I said to her, "Gee, I hope I didn't catch anything from you."
Mm-hmm. Well, back on the original subject, President Trump himself has called for a bigger check than $600. That's my man there. Hey, he should. We should get at least something out of it. On Capitol Hill, they're looking to move approximately $900 billion in the legislative package. So, hey, the man's trying, but the new situation with $908 billion in a relief proposal, that's something else all aside. It's going back to let's cut the stimulus check and more for relief. Well, I say if you're going to do it, you do it right. Give us $1,200 stimulus and more money for relief. This is how it's got to be done. Ron?
Yeah, for a while there, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, it's going to even be bigger than the first one." Yeah, sure. Let's see that happen. No, it's not happening. We'd be very fortunate to come out with at least the same amount, and very unfortunate to come out with a lot less. I don't know. I just think politics is really screwed up lately. There's just too much going on between. But the whole thing is too that the better checks have been turned down earlier because I think there's been riders on these on the stimulus bill. They attach riders to it. Like the House will put riders on it, and they send it to the Senate. And there's these other things that the Senate doesn't like riding along with the main bill, which is a stimulus check, and they won't pass it. The Senate won't pass it because they don't like what they see with the riders. They don't agree with the riders. I don't know why this can't be just a stimulus check bill, and that's it. Never mind the riders on this one. What's your opinion on that?
I agree with you 100% on that one. Now, on the local scene, local aid is about to be cut by $160 billion. Okay? The reports are struggling that lawmakers could, reduce the unemployment assistance. They can't help pay for and no direct deposits no more. So you're just going to get screwed. Everybody's going to get screwed. That $160 billion cut in unemployment, it's sad. It really is sad that they're doing this to us. It's not like they don't have the money to do it. They had the money to do all this. But it's always, they put us on the back burner. They should go with long-term unemployment. That's what they should go with. Because let's face it, we don't know how long COVID-19 is going to keep surging. No? Do we really know? No one knows that answer.
No, we don't, Mike. But we do know how many people have lost their job, everything like that. And we know how many people have gone out of business, small businesses.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think at the start, it was something like 60 million people lost their jobs, and I'm not sure the figure right now, but that's a shame that many people have to be unemployed.
Okay, here's another thought. Okay, so call the stimulus check. It's supposed to stimulate the economy. People have an extra $1,200 to spend to stimulate the economy. There's a lot of people almost going out of business right now that would love to see some of your stimulus money spent with their business. You see what I mean? So that they can stay in business. That's the idea, to stimulate the economy. Not just to, because there's a lot of people that, like me, I haven't lost my job or anything like that, but I'm getting money to stimulate the economy. People that have actually lost their jobs and things like that are getting money to help them pay some rent. That helps their landlords stick around too, and everything like that, without declaring bankruptcy and just getting rid of everybody they rent to, or whatever.
Well, that's the whole deal. If somehow they don't pay, they're going to have a lot of procedures to go through, the legal procedures, that is. And that's a shame to see anything happen like that. I mean, there's a lot of managers I know of don't care. Okay? They'll just make it up on the next person.
Yeah. It's about time the government helped stimulate the economy as they did the last time when they put those checks out there. But they should do it again and do it again just at least as generously as they did last time. Not cut back. It's stupid.
I totally agree with you. They should keep putting out a stimulus check once every other month, if anything like that, or once every third month, just to keep helping the people. And it'd be the people's job to try, I say that strenuously, try and budget or buy food or whatever it takes. Most people, while they're unemployed, get on the food stamp system, which is a great thing to have. In times like this, it's fantastic. So I say, let's help the people. Let's keep those checks rolling out. Keep those food stamps moving. Help these people. Then no one's going to be in dire straits. Ron?
Yeah, I heard they had given out extra food stamps to people that get them. I mean, a lot extra. And as far as getting those checks out, even if it's just this one more check, I don't expect it's going to happen very soon. I mean, people say the sooner the better, but I don't see it happening before Christmas. I don't even see it probably happening until January or February, with the way this thing is tied up. But then, if it's not tied up long enough when they're coming out with such a much smaller amount to give out, it's worth the wait to wait another month or something like that for them to go back to the $1,200 or at least $1,000, to give each individual. So, what are your thoughts on that? Do you agree or not?
No, I agree with you. Even if they got $1,000, okay, that's something toward helping their bills, food, whatever it takes. Because let's face it, everybody doesn't get approved for food stamps. Soon they might even say, you don't qualify. Okay? But, hey, you know what? You can't make a horse drink the water when you don't want to. So what can I say?
It's cold. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Well, somebody came up with something and said, you can make him drink. Give him salt pills.
There's a good one for you. Yes, sir, it is. Let me tell you. Well, on that note there, Ron, we'll come to an end with this session. I do want to say that I wish everybody to be safe, okay, and have a beautiful holiday coming up, Christmas or Hanukkah. So until then, on behalf of myself and Ron, we say
happy holidays, everybody, and happy stimulus check. I believe we'll get one.
I'm sure we will. All right, brother. We are out of here. Good night, and don't forget, I'm Mikey D. Good night.